What's up, guys? It's your girl Naomi, and welcome to my channel. And so, I kind of just wanted to do a sit down chit chat with me, while I kind of just like vent to this camera because it's like 9 something at night, and I was going to originally make a video for my Black Sheep podcast, about anxiety because that's something that I've been struggling with my whole entire life, and I just wanted to talk about it. But for some reason, like, I'm blank. Like, I know a lot about anxiety because it's something I deal with my entire life. And like, I think, I don't know, like, I'm in a place in my life where I'm still like discovering myself and finding out who I am and learning new information every single day. And so I feel like my issues with starting a YouTube channel and like why I never wanted to probably, well, not that I never wanted to start a YouTube channel because I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but why I never actually started, or I'll start and then delete all the videos because of embarrassment. And it's really just because of this thing called imposter syndrome. That's what I have. This girl right here. Yes, very much so. Have really bad imposter syndrome, and I feel like sometimes I don't know enough of information on a topic, or I just like, I don't know, something about me don't feel qualified enough to speak my opinion on certain things if I'm not like, know it from tip top, bottom, left and right. Like if I don't know my information from front to back. Because it's like I'm human, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. I'm only 25 and I've only experienced so much in life, especially because of how I grew up. So really, I've only started experiencing life once I turned 18, and like I was really out here in these streets learning and stuff. And even then, I still was kept like isolated from other people and stuff. So I feel like I'm still like learning a lot of shit. And so I think that's where like my imposter syndrome comes from, because it's like, what do I want to make videos about? Like, I feel like I want to talk about stuff. I want to talk about a lot of stuff and get deep into things. And that's another reason why I talk about myself a lot. And I use stories about my life as like examples of anxiety and this and that, because I can't tell you how anxiety feels for you or what something looks like for you, but I can talk about me and how it makes me feel and how certain things affect me and show up in my life. So I just want to like get that clear. So if people be like, what is she talking about? What does her fears have to do with my fears? I'm not scared to start YouTube. I'm not scared to do that. Well, good for you. You want a cookie? Okay. Like, it's about me. It's about me getting over my fears. This whole YouTube channel is about me finding my voice and discovering who I am and what I like and what I don't like, and just hearing me talk and then watching it back and seeing if that's how I really feel. Is that how I really am? Is that how I come off? Like, I just want to watch myself from other perspectives is another reason why. And just really getting my thought process out there, like my thoughts out there, because I keep a lot of things to myself. I'm a very like, to myself type of person, and I have always been like that. And it's more so because I don't know how to navigate like this human world. Like, I don't know how to talk to people sometimes. Like, after a while, I just don't know what to say, and that's just something I've always struggled with my entire life. Like, and that's something that I can't help. But yeah, and so struggling with anxiety like I am right now. So also, another thing is I don't know like how videos supposed to go, because like what's considered a podcast? When you do a podcast by yourself, it's kind of like awkward, because like, do you just talk about multiple topics at once? Because that's what you gonna get with me, especially with this postpartum brain. I'm gonna just be up in here like, oh yeah, I went to the store yesterday and whoop de whoop de whoop and whoop de whoop de whoop, and then I'm gonna be like, I ate pizza for dinner, whoop de whoop de whoop, and y'all gonna be like, girl, what is you talking about? But at the end of the day, I digress. I really just, I don't know what to do with myself. I can't even rap, but it's okay, I should never smoke that joint, a hot mess. And that just shows like the realistic startup of a YouTube channel, like the real life raw process of how hard this really is. And like even if you have something to say, you have a topic and you plan it all out and all this other stuff, it's that fear and that anxiety. And beforehand, I feel like I did good faking it till you make it, but like, keeping it up, you're like, ugh. It gets scary by the day. Or am I delulu? Like, that's what it feels like. And really, it's not even that. It gets scarier by the day. It's my anxiety. My anxiety is telling me I'm not enough. But my mind, body, and soul, my heart, knows that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And that my voice freaking matters. I've said it once. I've said it twice probably. My voice matters, and that is something I am fighting with, and I don't understand why. And it's quite annoying to always wake up and have anxiety, and it's nothing you can, yeah, there's ways to control it. Like me, I smoke a little weed to get rid of my anxiety for the most part, especially in social gatherings. Where there's a lot of people, I like to be a little high to socialize. If not, if I'm completely sober, I'm a little awkward. But hey, but that's something I'm also working on, is being more social and getting out my shell a little more. But back on the topic of anxiety, anxiety is a sneaky one. It's what's it called? A silent killer. That's what that is. It's silent but deadly. Like the way that anxiety, you can be like right next to somebody and they can be having a whole panic attack and you wouldn't even know it. That's how scary anxiety is. Anxiety literally consumes a human's mind, and it literally can control your actions. People do shit all the time because they're panicking and they're just doing shit. That's how you fuck shit up, is from your freaking anxiety. And like people don't take it as serious. Like I feel like anxiety is up there with depression. Like it's on like the same level, same plane, same, like it's just as damaging, if that makes sense. Anxiety and depression. And it's annoying. Like literally me just talking about it is giving me more anxiety than I already have. Like relax. And that's why I've been trying to get back into meditation and like breathing and stuff. But even with stuff like that, I be feeling like I don't deserve to do this. Like imposter syndrome. Oh, imposter syndrome got me in a chokehold. Like that, I feel like imposter syndrome stunts your growth the most. Like honestly and truly, imposter syndrome is the thief of joy. I said it here first, because it doesn't allow you to grow as a person. It doesn't allow you to change as a person. That usually when a person is going through imposter syndrome, it's because they're becoming who they truly are, or like they're trying to break out of old habits. They're trying to reprogram their mind, and that's where imposter syndrome comes from. Because it's like your brain is like, wait, you never did this before. When did you start working out? When did you start cooking meals 3-4 times a day? When did you start reading? When did you start talking about spirituality? When did you start doing this? When did you start doing that? And so I feel like when the time comes to actually present yourself in front of somebody and become who you are, your old you, the old program you that was brainwashed by society, and your influences by people and all the other bullshit is coming out, like, oh, this is you, this is you. It's like, I made a TikTok about this once, because one day I had a vision of a broken mirror, and when I woke up, or when I like got up, or like snapped out back into reality, um I had like the realization that that broken mirror is how other people perceive you, and how you perceive yourself, when growing and changing. And it's because that mirror is broken, you think that you are broken. And so, when in reality, all you had to do is get a new mirror and change your mirror. But you always perceive yourself as if you're looking into that broken mirror. If you don't, I'm saying this. Hey guys, so this morning when I woke up, some for some odd reason, the image of a broken mirror kept popping into my head, and the first thing I thought of was the distorted image of you. And so, like, people, I like to think of people as like sometimes spiritual hoarders, meaning like they try to hold on to the past. They try to hold on to what's no longer serving them. They try to hold on to your old perspective, your old point of views. They try to hold on to the old you. And the broken mirror represents the old you. The broken mirror represents your flaws, your mistakes, everything you've been through, that got you to who you are now. But now, since these spiritual hoarders refuses to replace this mirror of you that is broken when you was in your broken state, they just keep holding on to this broken mirror and keep holding it up to you and saying, this is what you look like. This is who you are. This is who you are. This is all you are. Da, 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 da. This is what you look like. And really, that's a reflection of them, because that's something that they're holding on to, and they haven't healed within themselves, and they're hoarding on to the past. They're holding on to the past with their dear life, literally. And instead of, changing something or buying a new mirror, or accepting the mirror that you're trying to offer them, because like every time they hold this mirror up to you, you tell them, that's not me. That's the mirror no longer works. Here's a new mirror. This is who I truly am. This is what I truly look like. And they keep telling you, no, this is you. This is you. This is the mirror that I had for years and never steered me wrong. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And they try to poison your mind and try to make you look like that's what you look. They try to make you feel like that's what you look like in that broken mirror, when really you're whole, really you're complete, really you're renewed. And they just spiritual hoarders. Basically, the message of the day that I got from that mirror was, don't let people distorted vision and perspective of you define who you are. Replace that mirror and keep it pushing, because people will hold on to the past for dear life, especially if they're not changing. They don't want you to change, or they don't want to see that you are changing. They're in denial and they're delusional, and they don't see that the mirror is broken. They just see the flaws of you, and of who you used to be your entire life. But that's no longer you. So toss that broken mirror and toss other people's opinions of you, and get you a new mirror and see you for who you truly are.